Hey, it's Clay. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol BA, Boeing. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I offer an explanation video at that link. Well, another monstrous day on this one. Huge volume, huge price action, and I mean, what a strong week for Boeing. I mean, that just don't even need to say it, but I will anyways. Just a very, very impressive movement. But that does have, in the back of your mind, you got to be thinking, there's profit takers out there. There's got to be some profit taking that shows up. Now, nothing is guaranteed to happen, so who knows? Maybe this thing will just keep ripping and roaring next week. But there are a couple levels here that have made themselves apparent that I think a lot of traders will be watching, myself included. And the first level that, again, I think a whole lot of people will be watching, wondering about, is this 202 mark right here. So let me get this changed to green to represent support. But when you go through the history of the chart, you can see 202, generally speaking, did a great job holding strong there. Once again, there. Final 30 minutes, did a good job. Now, did the price go down and hit that level exactly? No, it went down as low as 202.55. But we got to keep in mind, we're talking about a $200 stock. So, I mean, 50 cents here or there. I mean, you got to have a little wiggle room there. But point here being, 202 is one of those areas where if the price, especially if the price just goes sideways a little bit while longer and then breaks down through there, particularly a high volume break. Now, does that mean that this thing's going back down to 160? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's definitely some downside room for this thing to move, because really next level of support wouldn't be until all the way down there at that gap close location around 189. Let me make that very clear, though. I am not saying that if the price breaks below 202, then within 20 minutes, the price is going down to 189. My point here is there's some open area here on the chart where it's at least a rational thought to have that a break of that 202 mark could very well create some downside selling pressure. But you also have to give credit where credit's due, that this thing has just been a monster. So there's going to be plenty of breakout players out there watching. And in my mind, that first key breakout level sits there right at the 110 mark, or excuse me, the 210 mark. And then after 210, nothing fancy behind that other than the fact of just where the party finally stopped today. And that was up there right around 218. But all in all, the monster mode continues. But I'm very, very curious about that 202 mark next week. So we'll see if the price can crack down below it or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.